In this video I'm sharing 4 tips with you if you want to start your own Lego Bricklink store. If you want to make a start as a Lego reseller on Bricklink or Brickowl or whatever platform, then you need to keep the following things in mind before you start. The first topic we're gonna talk about is money. I'm just gonna say it right off the bat, and it's not really a most popular opinion that I'm having, but it's the truth. If you're broke, don't start a Bricklink store. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Lego is not cheap. Even small sets are relatively expensive. Also, if you want to start a store, then one set won't be enough. So you need to buy a multitude of sets or numbers of the same set in order to have good diversity and a good lot count and part count to start off with. Not all people are looking for that one part, especially if they're doing an MOC. They want to buy lots of parts or lots of the same parts. Also, not only the Lego isn't very cheap to buy, but also your supplies. So you're gonna need bubble mailers, you're gonna need boxes, you're gonna need paper, a laptop, a label printer, a normal printer for putting out packing slips or printing your invoices or your orders. So make sure before that you start that you have some money saved up that you're not using, especially not for paying bills, buying food, supporting your family. So it has to be money that isn't used at the moment and is just lying around. When you're opening a Bricklink store, or even if you have a Bricklink store and you're maintaining it or you're working on it, whatever you do, either parting out sets or searching to buy some Lego, used Lego, new Lego, it doesn't matter. If you're picking or pulling orders, if you're packing, if you're running to the post office, doing administration, it all takes time. Yeah? That's time that you won't be spending with your family. That's time that you won't be spending to play with your kids or going out to dinner or having fun with your friends. It's basically work. So if you're doing a Bricklink store after your main job, this basically means that you're extending your working hours just for a different employer. A good rule of thumb is to talk it over with your family, make a schedule on times what you will be doing when. So you have to work like, I don't know, a 9 to 5, come home, the next hour and a half you have fun with your family, you talk things over, you have dinner, and let's say from 7 to 9 p.m. you work on your Bricklink store. This will cut down in your hours that you're actively doing some things in your Bricklink store. I think in the long run it's gonna pay off. So keep everyone happy, including yourself, your friends, your family. At the end of the day, a Lego piece is just a piece of plastic. Yeah, Lego parts aren't alive. Lego parts are not gonna be mad at you for purposely missing on events, quality time with your wife or whatever. So keep this in mind, alright? Why? Because you need space for everything. If you just bought a couple of Lego sets and you don't want to sell them as a set, but to part them out and sell the parts separately, then you will need a lot of space, because every single part or every single kind of parts, we call them lots, needs a separate storage space to make pulling orders a little bit more effective, instead of just pouring it out into a big bin and digging through all the different parts just to find that one piece that the customer ordered. So the bigger your inventory grows, the more space you will need. Keep this in mind. If you're doing this from home, as I'm doing, define a space or a room that is currently not in use to put everything in, just to avoid running around too much from one room to the next, and to also to avoid that the entire house is covered with bins of Lego. I'm quite sure that the people who are living with you won't be too happy if they need to move 15 boxes of Lego just to get to the cupboard. They can't see their TV anymore because you stacked up the boxes too high in front of the TV. Also, if you already have a Bricklink store and you already have inventory, if you notice at some point that your Bricklink store is really picking up and the orders are flying out and the inventory is dropping rapidly and you need to buy a lot more, and you see that your designated space for your Lego isn't adequate anymore, I suggest that you look for another room. Even externally, you can rent boxes to store them in. You can run, maybe if the company allows it for the renting boxes, that you run a business out of it, and go ahead. It will dig into your cost. But if your Bricklink store is really picking up, then maybe you can afford it without taking too much losses. Running a Bricklink store takes patience, yeah? So even if you've set up everything correctly, even if you're thousands of parts in your inventory, your prices are spot on, your shipping methods have all been set up, everything is okay, you're ready to go, and then you find out that, and that was for all of us that started with this kind of store, or whatever kind of store that you're just starting up, you're not the only one. Yeah? So orders won't come right off the bat once you start. It takes time, so people need to look for your store. You're not the most popular store in town because you're new. You won't ever be the most popular store. The inventory count is maybe low. People are not finding what you need, or people are not finding what they need to buy, or they're just a little suspicious because I don't know, he doesn't have any, or she doesn't have any positive reviews. There were no buyers before me. Maybe they're waiting for another person to do that first purchase. It's possible. It's possible. This is also a way to prove to you that a Bricklink store isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. Yeah, it takes time. It takes patience, it takes a lot of research and a lot of good judgment to source out the bricks you need, the bricks that will sell at an affordable price, but it won't become profitable in an instant. It never does. It never does. You are not the only Bricklink store in town, not even in the world. In my country alone, so I live in Belgium, in my country alone, the number of Bricklink stores is almost 500. So I'm competing not only with those 499 other stores in Belgium, but I'm also competing with every other store that is shipping to the countries that I ship to. So I ship all over Europe, but the Bricklink stores in Belgium, in Holland, in Germany, in France, in I don't know, Slovenia, they are also shipping to the entirety of Europe, or even further beyond. So Americas, the rest of the world, Africa, I don't know. They have maybe a lot more experience than you. They have maybe a lot more inventory and much cheaper prices because their inventory is so big. It's possible. So you need to find your way into this world of bricklinking. Maybe an extra tip that I can give you: get more visibility. So what I do is I use social media to promote my store across the world. The platforms that are picking up for me is my Instagram and recently this YouTube channel. It's still young, it's still new. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but my views are rising, which also means that even though my subs aren't rising, or my subs aren't blowing up, I get the message out there. So look, I have a Bricklink store, I sell Lego, high quality parts at good prices, I ship fast and secure all over Europe. And I think that is the key message here. Everything is possible as long as you're doing it. Doing nothing is no progress either. So It might be that even though the social media thing doesn't pick up, at least I get the visibility. And if you want to do it as well, by all means, do it. Do it. It can only help. It won't hurt your store getting the message out there that you're also a Bricklink seller. So with this being said, I would like to take the opportunity to do a small bit of self-promotion. So if you are looking to buy high quality Lego parts at an affordable price, svbrickshop is your one-stop shop for everything Lego related. We sell parts, new and used. We sell minifigs, new and used. We sell complete sets, new and used. We are running a special Halloween discount now. We do 20% off the entire shop. So if you're looking for something, please drop by at the shops. I have a Bricklink store, I have a Brick Owl store. Descriptions down below. And while you're at it, also check out our other platforms of social media, Instagram and TikTok, and also YouTube, but you know that, I think. So both links to the social media platforms also down below. Thank you for watching, and catch you guys on the next. Bye bye.